Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bill and Emily. I think it's still morning. Yeah, it's 10:40. Actually, we got out of the gym early today. This is Bill and Emily, and there's Emily. She's driving, and we are part of the Alkaline Lifestyle Pro team. We're a couple of the leaders of the team. And today we're going to get on here today because a question was asked. And so I thought I'd go ahead and do a live video on that question. And the question is, what is the difference between a ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting? Well, there is a difference between the two, and hopefully I can explain it so you guys will understand it. Now, I did talk to somebody about it, and I did mention that the intermittent fasting is a lifestyle, and his comment to me was, so is ketogenic diet. And that's true. You can make that a lifestyle, but this is the difference between the two. Emily and I are all about zero insulin production during our fasting period when we're doing intermittent fasting, okay? Plus, the reason why we're involved in that and why we don't want to do any insulin production is because we want to spike our growth hormones, which gives us the energy and also gives us the strength we need when we're training. But the big thing for us, because we're baby boomers, is that growth hormones, if they're spiked up or if they're at a certain level, they are actually going to slow premature aging, and that's what we definitely want to do at our age. And so when you're on a ketogenic diet, which is a high-fat, low-starch diet, what you're doing is a lot of people will not watch what they're actually eating during their eating or their meals. They'll eat more of the high-fat, bad fat. And so, but they're still getting good results. They're still losing weight. They're still, if they have diabetes, they're still lowering their sugar. The thing is, they're eating more of the processed foods because they're not eating as many high starch. So they're eating a lot of meat, a lot of higher fat food. Well, what happens is, guys, is if you're following me, you always hear me talk about good gut health. And processed foods have a lot of bad herbicides, pesticides, a lot of bad toxic chemicals in it, waste chemicals. They're processed, and so most of you know that. And those kind of foods actually destroy the good gut bacteria in your gut, which will cause you not to have or not to be able to utilize the nutrients that you are eating. And so most of you are eating a lot of cooked foods during your ketogenic diets, and a lot of cooked red meat that isn't pasture grazed or all that good stuff. But anyway, so you still got to be considerate of your gut and what you're putting in your gut. And so everything you eat, everything, it doesn't matter if it's low glycemic, everything you eat will raise the insulin level, okay? Which means when the insulin level is risen, you're not going to have as much growth hormone as we think that we need, okay? And so that's why, I say that the ketogenic diet, it's called a ketogenic diet, and that's why I say an intermittent fasting is a lifestyle change because you're producing zero insulin during your fasting, and you're raising the actual growth hormones. But also there's, people also take intermittent fasting the wrong way too, that I feel, in my opinion. And that is the way they're actually going off their fasting and eating whatever they want. And that includes high-fat processed foods. And in my opinion, and from what the research has done, have we've seen, and for our own experience and how we feel, when we come off of our brunch fasting, when we're doing an intermittent fasting, we are actually coming off with a very dense nutritional food that we're eating. Now, for me, I do a green protein smoothie. I love it, but I have a lot of good stuff in it. I've got chia seeds, I've got coconut oil, I've got my vanilla protein powder, I've got all my live probiotic digestive enzymes, and a lot of live B12. So I'm coming off my fasting with a lot of good stuff. Now, after I'm done eating that, then if I'm out and about or with some friends and we go out and get something to eat, can I have a processed food? Yes, I can do that. I prefer not to, but I can. And so on a ketogenic diet, if you're actually eating the wrong fats and stuff, eventually what's going to happen is something will happen over time because of the processed food and how it affects the gut, the good gut bacteria in your gut. Well, in my intermittent fasting, like I said, we do a lot of raw foods, and all of our probiotics and digestive enzymes are going to be homemade and raw, and so we're getting a lot of good live stuff. So that's the difference. The biggest difference between the two is going to be that in an intermittent fasting, you are not producing any insulin at all. Zero insulin during your brunch fasting. And we're finding out that during that fasting, we got a ton of energy. And our strength is still holding. Now, we're going to recover no matter what because of the type of water we're drinking. We're drinking electrolyzed reduced water that is structured in a way that it flushes inflammation out after our training. So no matter what, our recovery is going to be great. And we're actually working on our gut while we're drinking that also. But if you take, if this is cool, and this is what we're doing right now. You take a ketogenic diet, high fat, low starch, and your fat is raw fats, all good fats, and you're eating the majority of your food is raw and not cooked, and combine it with intermittent fasting, holy moly, your body turns into a fat burning machine, guys. And you guys are not going to believe your energy levels, what it's going to be like during that fasting time. And as you stay on it 60, 90, 120 days, and you're eating the good fats, and you're trying to eat the good, colorful vegetables during your 6 to 8 hour eating time, your body is going to start to crave only the good fat. And when you start, and you can still go out and enjoy your last meal, and if you're going to eat with friends or go out to dinner with friends, and you can have something that you don't normally eat, or you pastas, whatever, because then you're going to go on your brunch fast, and you're going to be burning all this off, and you're not going to be producing any insulin. And so my suggestion, guys, is take like I said, ketogenic diet is it's still a diet, and it's great. It's great. But you can get away with a lot more by doing intermittent fasting. But if you combine the two together, man, you got a powerful fat burning machine going on. And you need to give it at least 120 to 180 days to let your body acclimate to it. And then it's going to turn into a lifestyle, because you're going to enjoy it so much. So guys, hey, I hope this helped out a little bit about the two. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I do agree with the ketogenic diet as long as you're doing good raw fats. Can it be a lifestyle? Sure it can. But it just seems that intermittent fasting, the process of losing weight faster, and I see a lot more people that are actually have more energy because of the zero insulin production and the higher growth hormone. Okay, guys? So I hope you guys have a great day. This is Friday, I think, right? Yeah, Friday. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys next time around. Bye.